story of Thora, my one-of-a-kind little alien piglet dinosaur, who came into my life under heartbreaking circumstances and has since shown me just how special different can be. Thora's beginning wasn't easy. The man who had her before wanted to keep her, but his plan was to cut her ears off and use her for breeding. The thought of that broke my heart in an instant. I couldn't stand by and let it happen, so I took her in right away, knowing at least I had saved her ears and saved her from a lifetime of being used.
Really do it.
What I didn't know at the time was that Thora was deaf. It was only after living with her that I began to notice she wasn't responding to sounds dogs normally react to. Sirens, horns, barking, nothing got her attention. In the middle of a busy city, she was the calmest presence. I'd come home and find her fast asleep, never hearing me walk through the door. That's when I realized the truth. She couldn't hear at all. I wanted to do right by her, so I reached out to dog behaviorists who specialize in deaf dogs. I read, I learned, and I practiced. I wanted to give her the safety and security she deserved.
Slowly, we began communicating in new ways, with hand signals, body language, and trust. At first, it felt awkward, but over time, it became second nature.
Now, when I raise my hand or nod my head, she knows exactly what I mean. Over the last 2 years, I've seen her deafness as more of a superpower than a limitation. She never reacts to fireworks, never barks back at other dogs, never startles at sudden noises. For apartment living, she's perfect. She doesn't hear the neighbors above, below, or beside us. It's a kind of peace I never expected, and I think she enjoys it too. Thora herself is unforgettable. She's about 45 pounds, shaped a little smaller than she was meant to be, but every bit of her is pure charm. Her fur looks like a cappuccino creamy froth on top, mocha brown on the bottom, and a little paintbrush tail swishing happily behind her. Some people hesitate when they first see her, unsure of her unusual look, but most can't resist her wide, joyful grin that beams at everyone she passes. Watching strangers soften into smiles because of her reminds me every day that she's a gift, not just to me, but to the world around her. Having Thora has been one of the greatest teachers of my life. I had to let go of my own expectations of what a normal dog should be. She learns differently, she moves differently, she responds differently, and in that difference lies her magic. She's taught me patience, acceptance, and the beauty of adjusting to meet someone where they are. Those lessons go far beyond dogs. They're lessons for life too.
Thora.
Thora may have special needs, but she is so special. She's my reminder that being different isn't something to fix, it's something to celebrate. She fills my days with laughter, with comfort, and with a kind of love that's rare and pure. And if you've ever thought about adopting, I hope her story encourages you. Don't overlook the animals who seem different or who come with labels that make you pause. Don't let fear or assumptions stop you. Sometimes the ones who've been overlooked, the ones who've been misunderstood, are the ones who will love you the hardest. If you're considering adoption, do your research, talk to rescues, prepare for the responsibility, but also open your heart. Because the truth is, you don't always find the pet you expect. Sometimes, like Thora, the pet who changes your life forever finds you.
my god, you just inhaled that.
For me, rescuing Thora wasn't just saving her life, it was opening the door to a love and a bond I didn't know I was missing. She's not just my dog, she's my family, my companion, my teacher, and I'll spend the rest of her days making sure she knows just how loved she is. Because at the end of the day, every animal deserves what Thora has now: safety, joy, and unconditional love. Sometimes I think about what her life might have been if I hadn't stepped in that day. The image of her with cropped ears, used only for breeding, makes me shudder. And then I look at her now, happy, carefree, curled up beside me with that silly grin, and I realize how close she came to losing everything. That thought makes me even more grateful, and it reminds me that every act of compassion truly matters. Thora has also given me something unexpected: a stronger bond with the people around me. Neighbors who used to just nod politely now stop to smile, to ask about her, to share a moment of kindness. She's turned strangers into friends, and she's softened hearts that might otherwise stay closed. It's as if her joy is contagious, spreading to everyone she meets. If there's one thing I've learned through this journey, it's that rescue is never one-sided. We think we're saving them, but more often than not, they save us too. Thora has changed me in ways I didn't even know I needed, teaching me patience, reminding me of resilience, and showing me that love has no conditions. She may have been born different, but to me, she's perfect. And my hope is that more people will open their hearts to animals like her, because sometimes the ones who need us most are the ones who give us the very best of themselves in return.